Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday, y'all. I've been sitting around today, and when I tell you I had to find the fuel, find the motivation, find the willpower to push through, to get up and pull forward. It's sort of like the airplane scenario in which you're sitting down and the airbag, what is it called? The gas mask, breathing machine. What is the thing called that drops out of the sky or drops out of the holder? It's like that. Because I've been feeling like just today in particular gave me a moment to reflect, and it feels like my life or my plane has been a little hijacked. When I feel overwhelmed, when I feel not in power, or when I'm feeling just a little bit, sad, down, or low, it almost feels suffocating. And what I've realized is not that I'm holding my breath, but it's because I'm trying to put on everybody else's oxygen mask while I'm adjusting mine. Now, I always teach, and I definitely check in with yourself before checking in with other people. But if I can be real, I don't think that has happened with me today or yesterday or the day before or the day before. I've done my own pre-check-in. I've done my own, how am I feeling, pouring into myself, my own rituals. But when it comes to sharing that space, I'm going to just say I probably dishonored me a little bit. I've dishonored me a little bit. And I can feel what I didn't do, meaning the lack thereof, things in my cup to pour out to other people. I can feel that now. So my Monday has been a little bit more lag. Sometimes, or some Mondays, I wake up feeling like, yes, hit the ground running. Let's do this thing. Let's take off. Then other Mondays or other days, it's literally a real slow pace. And I feel like today has been one of those days. It's been one of those days. I don't like to claim them. However, I do want to be honest, and I do speak transparency. It's been one of them days. Now, I'm trying not to allow how I feel to affect who I'm around. So oftentimes when I feel like cocooning, when I do feel the suffocation from all of the demands of life, I tend to just retreat into myself by myself. And that's not always easy because it's not just me that I have to consider. So again, I'm using this time to complete my check-in. Now, check-ins are never really complete, but the part of my check-in that I'm needing to complete is just a small portion of pouring back into my cup before I pour back out. I am holding the community group tonight. We will meet for the community group. We will have those conversations. We will unpack some things. We will check on each other. But again, if I'm not keeping it real with myself, I ain't keeping it real with y'all. And today has been one of those moments. But I've sat with myself the last several hours and taken inventory. I've taken stock. If you go back and look at the Mindfulness Monday video clip that I put up in my story, she was saying, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling depressed, it has a source. It has a place that it's coming from. It's something in particular or something very specific that took place. And I took inventory. I know what those things are. I know what I did to deplete my own cup. So as I mentioned, it's a dishonorment. I don't know if that's right, but I'm gonna rock with it. It's a dishonorment to myself, to my practices, but I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Having those moments and having this level of awareness just reminds me and allows me to know, hey, your cup ain't full. Hey, you putting on their oxygen mask before you putting on your own. Hey, you can't be this thing for everybody all the time. Let them figure it out. And that's where I'm at. So if you'd like to join the community check-in tonight, it'll be at 8 p.m., which is Central Time. If you're in Georgia, on Georgia time zone, it will be 9. But we will join on the Zoom. for our private community check-in. All right. I do hope you all are having a great day, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter how it started off, no matter what life may feel like or look like. It's very uncertain. It can be very scary. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel sad sometimes. It can feel low. It can feel lonely. You can be with people. You can be in relationship with people and still feel lonely. I feel very lonely sometimes. Now, not alone, but as far as like having people around that can relate, or having people around that I just feel super connected to, that understand me, can feel lonely. So your life may feel lonely. It may feel like you're in whatever situations you are in alone. I'm just here to remind you, you are not alone. We are not alone in whatever we're going through. Even if you choose not to share what you're going through, just understand, energetically, you are not alone. And what helped me to pull myself up and push through today is remembering the commitment that I made. And it's not just a commitment that I made to you all, but it's a commitment that I made to myself. I'm going to do this thing every Monday. And what comes with that is understanding that it may not always be the mood that I'm in. That's the part that you kind of can't consider when it comes to commitments that you're making. You may not always feel like it. But the discipline that you're practicing. So if you're telling yourself, I don't want to be this way forever. I want to make some changes. Start that thing. If you know you want to start working out, start working out. You got to start. That way, when you don't feel like doing it, when you don't feel like being bothered, that discipline that you've already instilled into yourself is going to push through when you don't feel motivated. So I hope that you haven't allowed anyone to steal your joy today, not even yourself. If you've been hard on yourself because of where you are, because of how you're feeling, because of what you're doing or haven't been doing, don't do that to yourself. Other people in the world will beat on you enough. People will tell you things that they find to be unacceptable or inappropriate that will beat you down, so you don't have to worry about that. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. So for today's Mindfulness Monday, use this time, y'all. Time is not promised. However, since we're connected right now, use this time. Use this time to ask yourself, am I good? Use this time to check in with yourself. And not just am I good, but literally, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? Where are my thoughts? Why are they in these places? What's the source? Ask yourself some uncomfortable questions. Sit with those questions. But answer them. A lot of times we put off becoming our best selves because we're not ready for the responsibility that it comes with. Because we're not ready to be accountable. Because we're not truly ready for the commitments that we'll be making. It's a commitment to yourself to say, hey, whenever I'm not feeling like it, I'm going to do it anyway. And the only person that you upset, or the only person that you feel that you disrespect in those moments when you don't show up, is you. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Now, I did, again, have a moment in which I wanted to just close. I don't want to go live. I just want to lay here. I just want to be. I don't want to talk. Like, girl, push through, shake it up, shake it off. And sometimes the ways that I do that, it may not always be yoga. It may not always be working out. I don't feel like doing that all the time. But I do those things because I understand what doing them does for me. I don't always feel like getting up cooking or getting up and speaking positively. Sometimes I want to sit and be like, you know what? F it. Forget it. But then the other part of me, the part of me that has been in that low space, the part of me that has been without, and the part of me that was praying to get out, to become to where I am now and to how I am, I gotta remember, I remember her. So who are you doing what you're doing for? It shouldn't necessarily be for your family or other people, but for you. You deserve it too. So check in with yourself. Check in with your temperature. You know whether or not it's hot or cold in the house. You know whether or not your battery percentage is about to go out or if it's fully charged. So why don't we know where we are? Why don't we check in with ourselves? And honestly, the longer that I do this, the more that I do it, the more people that I check in with. It kind of pisses me off to know that we don't care about ourselves. But I also feel like that's something that you don't realize until hindsight. Because I haven't always been mindful. I haven't always been in tune or aware with how I'm feeling. Not in a way in which I can express it and verbalize it. Now, I've been aware, I just didn't have the language. So now that I do have the language, it would be unacceptable for me not to share, not to encourage, not to check in on y'all. So if nobody else has asked you today, I'm here to ask you, how are you? Now, how are you doesn't mean to tell me everything that's going wrong. How are you can literally mean, in this moment, I'm feeling stable, or in this moment, I'm feeling overwhelmed. In this moment, how are you feeling? You don't have to figure it all out right now, but check in. Now, I need to go feed myself with a little bit more food. Probably just sit here and enjoy the sound of the rain and just allow myself to be. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, if you are interested in joining the community, I put the link up. It's in my story. It's in my caption. Click download Zoom. Join the group in 45 minutes. We're going to talk. We're going to do a community check-in. And we keep it real. I'm not going to lie to you because I ain't lying to me. All right? If y'all have any questions, any comments, any feedback for me, holler at me. I'd love to hear it. If you do have anyone, or if you're the person that's needing to be checked in on, holler at me. Send me your people, or let me know I'd like to be checked in on, and we can work something out. Okay? But if you're not joining the group, I will see y'all next Monday. If you are joining the group, I'll see you then.